Hello everyone. Once again, welcome back to Unacademy. So, my dear students, how are you? I hope you all are fine and happy Christmas to all of you. That is the Merry Christmas. So, my dear friends, enjoy the day. But along with the enjoyment, there is very much necessary thing that you have to keep learning. So let's crack GATE ESE with India's largest online learning platform. Get the plus subscription now and start your journey with the India's best educator and with the unlimited live and recorded video lectures. There is a great announcement for the mechanical engineering students that we are going to launch a new batch on 28th December at 6 p.m. for the GATE 2022. This is the batch A, which will be taken by most expert faculty of India. You can see over here Kulkarni sir, Jitendra Gill sir, Rajiv Singh sir, Akash Tyagi sir. So these are the faculty who will take your lectures in the batch A. The batches will be in the both medium English and Hindi. So myself, Ajay Das, I am MTech in Computer Science. I have a teaching experience of 8 plus year. Until now, I have mentored almost 20,000 engineering students. Work as a freelancer at many reputed institutes of India. Also qualified the GATE exam 5 times. Apart from that, qualified the Chhattisgarh State Electricity Board exam with the AIR 8. So don't be late. Download the Unacademy Learning app and start your preparation with most trusted online organization, that is the Unacademy. This is the very major question which always used to arise before taking a subscriptions in everyone's minds. What you will get. So my dear friends, I have listed all the formal things that you are going to have once you will take the subscription. Once you will take the subscription, the first thing which is clearly mentioned is the daily live classes. The second one is the structured courses, third one is the live test and quizzes, and the unlimited access that we will get once you will take the subscription. But the most interesting part, that is the learn with the top educators. So these are the weapon of the Unacademy, and almost 99% results depends upon the what kind of educators you are having a guideline or you are having a like study in in the behalf of educators. So my dear friends, these are the educators from the electrical, electronics, civil, so similarly from the mechanical and electrical. If you want to explore, know about the more educators who are going to teach you in your corresponding branches, then what you can do, you can download the Unacademy Learning app. You can check the profile of each and every educators, and accordingly you can make a decision why you should take the subscription in Unacademy platform. So under the GATE ESE, there are various branches, but I have listed only those branches for which the Unacademy will prepare you for the GATE and ESE, like electronics, computer science, mechanical, chemical, mathematics, instrumentation, civil, electrical, production engineering. So these are the branches for which you can easily go for the subscription for the GATE and ESE. You can also inform your friends, those who belongs to the other streams, to get the subscription under the GATE ESE according to their branches. But if you want to get the subscription, my dear friends, the first of all, I will tell you, never forget to use the code IFA to get minimum 10% discount. So I hope most of you have a knowledge about the plus subscription model. There are two different subscription model. The first one is the plus and the second one is the iconic. So if you are looking for the plus subscription model, then these are the subscription fees. This is the fees for the 1 month, similarly for 3 months, 6 months, and similarly for the 12 month. This is the fee structure for the 12 month. But once you will apply this code, your final applicable fees will become this, and this is valid for all kind of subscription. If you are taking either for the 1, 3, 6 or 12 month, in all the situation you will get the minimum 10% discount after applying this particular code. So if you are in a second year or third year, you can go for the 18 or 24 month of subscription, and these are the subscription fees. But once again, you will apply this code, you will get the 10% discount, and this one will be your final fees after the discount. So this is all about the plus subscription. Now let's talk about the iconic. So my dear friend, this is the second subscription model the Unacademy has launched before 2 months, in which there are only two subscription model. 12 month, for which you have to pay around 50,000, and 24 month for which you have to pay around 74,000. So just see over here, in this situation also, once you will apply the code IFA, you will get the minimum 10% discount, and these are the fees just after the discount for the 24 month and similarly for the 12 month. Might be you people are thinking, ki, sir, there is a almost 40% fee difference between the plus and iconic. Why? Why? Are you getting my point? So, dear students, there is always a reason. If you are paying some fee extra, then definitely you will get some additional things. One more important thing, let me tell you that no EMI cost available on 6 month or above subscription plan. Means if you are taking a subscription for the at least 6 month or more than 6 month, no EMI cost you have to pay. Means first thing, you can pay your fees in a EMI form, and if you are taking a subscription for the at least 6 months, then no EMI cost will be chargeable to you. Got it? Now, see, if you will, we will talk about the plus subscription. So these are the things which you will get in the plus subscription. The first one is the India's best educator, interactive live classes, structured courses and PDF, live test and quizzes. So these are the things which you are actually getting in the plus subscription model. What about the iconic? Just see over here. So if you are looking for the iconic, then all the things that you are getting in the plus, definitely you will get in iconic. But these are some additional things which you will get in the iconic subscription model only. The first thing about which is the personal coach. My dear friends, you can choose your personal coach according to your will, who will assist you to solve your doubts, to solve your problem, and who will keep you motivated and always remains with you, okay, virtually until your final competitive exam is complete. Got it? So this is the meaning of personal coach. The second interesting part is the study material, which you are not getting in the plus subscription. You will get the study material once you will take the subscription in the iconic. Third one is the personalized test analysis and the study planner. Means your test will be evaluated and you will be intimated personally, and also according to after, with the intimation, you will be guided where you have to put your more effort and how to prepare the rest of the part in which you are lacking. Got it? So all kind of guideline will be given to you if you are getting the subscription in a iconic. And let me tell you one thing very honestly, that most of the students are giving very warm feedback about the iconic, because there are almost 99% students, or you can say the 90% students, who are not conceptually strong, or who are just with the low confident, who are not very much confident about the GATE and ESE. For those students, the iconic subscription model has been designed, and those all students are giving a lot of feedback about the iconic. So it's all depends upon you, that which coach or which teacher or the educator you are taking as your personal coach. Got it? Now let's crack it, because this is the slogan. So come to the subject. My dear friends, already I have told you this is the complete series of theory of computation, and today I am going to talk about the part 9. So already we have seen some of the concept related with the grammar and their languages. Related with the grammar and their languages. Now today already we have seen, if grammar is given, if grammar is given, then how to find languages? How to find languages? Already we have seen in the last lecture. Okay, and today I will discuss, if languages is given. Languages is given, then how to find the grammar? How to find? Already I have given you the definition of the grammar. Okay, so this part already we have covered in the last lecture, and today we will discuss about this. Today we will discuss about, okay. So just COV. COV. Okay, I am writing some language and you need to find out the grammar. Okay, write grammar for the following languages. Following languages. Okay, just COV. The first question is, suppose the language is given like this: is equal to e to the power n b to the power 2n, where n is greater than equal to. So what we are observing, the counting of a or the counting of b just twice of the counting of a. So how to write the grammar? From the s we can derive as double b. See, if you will call this non-terminal s, then all the time with corresponding to the single a, double b will be derived. Okay, and the boundary condition of the n is given as greater than equal to 1. So the list string that this particular language is containing is the a double b. So what kind of string this particular language will contain? ab square, a square, b to the power 4, again a to the power 3, b to the power 6, and so on and so on. Got it? So this is the final grammar G for the above language. So this is the very simplest language that I have written. Now n is equal to given as w belongs to ab whole star, where number of a in w is equal to number of b in w. Okay, so in this situation what is happening, the counting of a in the string w should be equal to the counting of b. So how you will represent this? See, we can write the grammar in this manner: as bs. So whenever any one of the production rule will be called, equal number of a and b will be generated, but here the string is starting with a. So similarly you have to write the bs and as, and in this situation the string is starting with b, and you can take any pair of a and b, and ultimately you can reduce it by the epsilon. So this is the grammar which will contain the equal counting of a and b. So if you are assuming the string w is equal to, suppose, a b b a, this one will be generated. If you are considering double a double b, this one will also be generated. If you are considering, okay, b a a b, this one will also be generated. Means all this kind of string will be generated in which the counting of a is equal to the counting of. Got it? So of course this string will also be generated, a to the power 0 b to the power 0. So this is nothing but the epsilon. We are directly generating the epsilon from here. So let's see the next example. Suppose the language is given as e to the power n, b to the power m, c to the power m, and n is greater than equal to 0 and m is greater than equal to. So how you can write it? Suppose this is independent of this. So suppose this is generated by the non-terminal a and this is generated by the non-terminal b, and the entire thing we have generating by the s. So there is a concatenation. So what we are trying to do, this part we will generate the by the non-terminal a, and all this part we will generate by the non-terminal b, and the language generated by the non-terminal a is concatenated with the language generated by the non-terminal b. So what we will write, the grammar could be written as s2 ab and a2 aa, and boundary condition of n is given as 0, so it will become epsilon, and b is bbc, and the boundary condition is given as 1, so it will become See, so this is the grammar for this. Similarly, let's try to find out the answer of. So suppose we are writing n is equal to a to the power n, b to the power m, and c to the power n plus, where nm is greater than equal to 0. See, here the sum of, in this situation, the sum of counting of a and b is equivalent to the c. So in this situation, how to write? How to write the grammar? See over here, my dear friends, let's try to expand these things. So we can write a to the power n, b to the power m, and again c to the power m and c to the power n. Yes or no? And nm is greater than equal to 1. We can write in this manner. And in this situation, what we are observing, the counting of b and c is equivalent, the counting of a and c is equivalent. So you have to write a grammar in such a manner so that the counting of b and c will remains equal and the counting of a and c will remains equal. So how to do this? See over here. First of all, we will generate equal counting of a and c. So first of all, we will generate s2 a s c, and the boundary condition is given as greater than equal to 1. So what we will write, ultimately we will reduce it by AAC, because at least one AC should be there and one BC should be there. Got it? And that's why we are taking this pair. Now from the non-terminal A, because from this you can generate the equal counting of A and C, and from the non-terminal A you have to generate, means this part will be generated by this production rule S2ASC, and this part will be generated by non-terminal A, because this non-terminal S is reducing by A. So what we will write, A2BAC, and it will be also terminated by the C. So this is the grammar written for this particular. So see what kind of question the GATE can ask from this particular language. Okay, the GATE can ask this kind of question: what is the minimum number of non-terminals contained by grammar G? ग्रामर जी के थ्रू कितने मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ नॉन टर्मिनल कंटेन करेगा? So your right answer should be 2. One is the S and second one is the, only there are two number of non-terminal to represent this language inside the grammar. So this one will become your right answer. Now I am giving you a thought problem. Suppose this is the problem number 4. Now we are coming to the problem number 5. See, the language is given as L is equal to, suppose I am writing a to the power n, b to the power n, c to the power m, and d to the power m, where n is greater than equal to 0 and m is greater than equal to 0. So in this situation, the counting of a and b are equal and c and d are equal. Suppose this is producing by a and this is producing by b, and we are writing s to a dot b. Now you can easily write the grammar. How you will write the grammar? S to AB, A to AAB slash, the boundary condition is given as greater than equal to 0, so it will become epsilon, and B to CBD slash C. So this is the final grammar of this particular language. So similarly, see the next problem. See, we are talking about the problem number 6. Suppose in the problem number 6, the language is given as WC W reverse, where W belongs to AB whole star, and set of input symbol will be A comma B comma C. Fine. Set of input symbol is A comma B comma C. See what is the meaning of WCW reverse? Suppose, and the W is belonging to the AB whole star. Suppose if I am considering W is equal to AB, then what will be the string? The string will always follow the above pattern. So it will become A, B, C and W reverse. So if W is equal to this, then W reverse will be this BA. So here it will become BA. So whenever you will look upon the string, you can see over here, always the first and the last symbol will remain same. All these symbol will remain same, and at the mid part always C will appear. So you have to write a grammar in such a way that the start and the end symbol will always remain same. So this is nothing but a palindrome. This is nothing but a palindrome. So I hope you remember, already I have just solved one of the gate numericals of 2007 in the previous lecture. So how you will write the grammar? See, from the S, if you are deriving the S, then it should be a, means the first and the last symbol will be same, or if you are deriving B, then it should be also a B. And at the last moment, the S will be reduced by the C. See over here. If I am deriving any string S to AS A, again S to BS B, and S to C. So what we are observing from here, if you will travel from left to right, the string will be what? The string will be A, B, C, B. Got it? Because this string will remain same and this string will remain same. At the last moment, the S will be reduced by the C. Clear, everyone? Now, let's come to the another. See, now I am giving you a new language, that is the N is equal to okay, N is equal to A to the power N, B to the power M and C to the power K, where K is equal to mod of N minus M. So this is the one of the interesting numerical that you have to understand. This is the one of the interesting numerical that you have to understand. See, the value of K is nothing but the difference of N and M. So since this is the mod value, so it will derive the three different things. See the case. I am assuming the case. So in the case 1, if the N is equal to M, then what will be the value of K? The value of K will become 0. So if the value of K will become 0, then the language will look like this: A to the power N, B to the power N, where N is greater than equal to 0. Are you getting my point or not? N is greater than equal to 0. So if the value of N will become equal to M, so here the value of N is equal to M. So A to the power N, B to the power N is greater than equal to 0. This is the first language which we are deriving from the case 1. Now similarly consider the case 2. If N is greater than, okay, then what will happen? K will become n minus m. So in this situation the n will become k plus. So how the language will look like? The language will look like a to the power n, a to the power n. So n is nothing but this. So a to the power k plus m and b to the power m and c to the power k, where nk is greater than equal to 0. Fine. So my dear friend, just expand this. So what it will be representing? A to the power k, again a to the power m and b to the power m and c to the power k. So here nk is greater than equal to 0. So this is the second language L2. This is the second language L2 that we are deriving. We are deriving from this particular condition. From this particular condition. Got it? Now let's assume the case 3. And this is the last case. See, there is only 3 different situations. Either the value of n and m will become equivalent, or the value of n is greater than m, or the last situation is if value of n is less than m, means the value of m is greater than n. Then what will be the value of k? The value of k will become m minus n, and this is representing the value of m will become k plus n. So according to this, the language L3 will be generated as a to the power n, of course b to the power m. And what is the value of m? The value of n that we have find it out is this. So b to the power k plus n and c to the power k, where nk greater than equal to 0. So this implies a to the power n, b to the power n, c to the again b to the power k and c to the power k, where nk is greater than equal to 0. Got it? Nk is greater than equal to 0. So ultimately this one will become the last language, that is the language L3. So now we can write a grammar to represent the L1, L2 and L3. So ultimately what we are observing, the L is nothing but the union of L1 union L2 union. So you know how to represent the union of two different languages. You know how to represent the union of two different languages. Suppose if I am writing a language L is equal to like this, a to the power n, where n is greater than equal to 0, union a to the power n, b to the power n, where n is greater than equal to. So whenever I am writing a terms union over here, then how to represent the language? From the s, either this part will derive by a, union means or this part will derive, and we are deriving this by b. So from the s we can write a or b. So this is nothing but the or. Okay, and from the a what we can derive? We can derive a slash epsilon, and from the b we will derive the second language, and that is nothing but the a b slash ab, because the boundary condition is given as greater than equal to 1. So finally my dear friends, this one will become the grammar for the above language. So here we are not doing the concatenation, we are creating a, this one is the or syntax. Similarly for the previous question, if I am taking the or, so how we will represent this? From the s we can derive s1 or s2 or s3. So ultimately this symbol is known as or you can say the u. Got it? Now from the s1 we can derive the language L1, from the S2 we can derive the language L2, from the S3 we can derive the language L3. And you know, don't need to say about this, you know how to write the grammar for this. How to write the grammar for this already we have done before, how to write the grammar for this. So looking upon the 3 different languages, we can easily identify how to write the grammar for the language L1, L2 and so I hope this particular things has been clear to all of you. So my dear friends, what I am trying to say, see inside the gate numerical, there will be two things that they can ask. Either the grammar will be given, then they will ask you to find out the languages. Or the second thing is, if the languages is given, then they will ask you to find out the grammar. So this is the first problem and this is the second problem. So I'm just talking about the gate pattern. Okay. So inside the gate, if the grammar will be given, you will be asked to find out the languages. If the languages is given, you have to find out the correct grammar which can produce this particular language. Okay. So this is the first kind of problem they can ask. The second problem they can ask as a, okay, like which of the following language, which of the following language or languages is are context free, is are context free, is are context free. So to find out which language is context free, okay, डीके जी फाइन सी, ये पता करने के लिए कि कौन सा लैंग्वेज कॉन्टेक्स्ट फ्री है, कौन सा लैंग्वेज कॉन्टेक्स्ट फ्री है, व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, सी लुकिंग अपॉन द लैंग्वेज, आपको सोचना है कि क्या हम लोग इस लैंग्वेज के लिए पीडीएफ मशीन डिजाइन कर सकते हैं, दिस इज द फर्स्ट मेथड। और द सेकंड मेथड इज, क्या हम लैंग्वेज के लिए कॉन्टेक्स्ट फ्री ग्रामर लिख सकते हैं, कैन वी राइट द कॉन्टेक्स्ट फ्री ग्रामर फॉर द सेम लैंग्वेजेस। सो अगर आप दोनों में से किसी एक टारगेट को फुलफिल करते हो, मीन्स आपको लैंग्वेज गिवन होगा और आपसे पूछा जाएगा कि कौन सा लैंग्वेज कॉन्टेक्स्ट फ्री है कौन सा नहीं है, सो आपको क्या करना है, इधर यू जस्ट ट्राई टू डिजाइन अ पीडीएफ, इफ यू आर एबल टू डिजाइन अ पीडीएफ मशीन then you can easily claim the given language is context free, or what you can do, you can just try to write a context free grammar. So अगर आप context free grammar लिख पा रहे हो, means it is a context free languages. Are you getting my point or not? So अभी तक जो हमारा सेशन चल रहा था, वो ये वाला पार्ट का चल रहा था, इसके बारे में हम लोग कल से डिस्कस करेंगे, हाउ टू डिजाइन अ पीडीएफ फॉर अ गिवन लैंग्वेज एल। सपोज आई एम गिविंग यू अ क्वेश्चन, सपोज विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग languages is our CFN. Okay, the first option they have given n is equal to w belongs to AB whole star, where number of A in W is equal to number of B in W. Okay. The second option they have given as n is equal to a to the power n, b to the power m, c to the power m, where nm greater than equal to 0, intersection a to the power n, b to the power n, c to the power m, where nm is greater than equal to 0. The third option is given as n is equal to a to the power p, where p is prime. And the fourth option they have given as n is equal to a to the power n, b to the power m, where n is not equal to. So just see over here, इस लैंग्वेज को देख करके लग रहा है कि इसके लिए हम लोग ग्रामर लिख सकते हैं। अभी हम लोगों ने ग्रामर लिख करके देखा था, तो इसके लिए हम लोग ग्रामर लिख पा रहे हैं, मीन्स दिस इज द कॉन्टेक्स्ट फ्री. Once you will look upon this, what is the intersection of this? Intersection of this is a to the power n, b to the power n, c to the power n, where n is greater than equal to 0. So इसके लिए आप कॉन्टेक्स्ट फ्री ग्रामर नहीं लिख सकते हो, ठीक है ना. दिस इज द कॉन्टेक्स्ट सेंसिटिव लैंग्वेज. Again, this is also not a context free grammar, but this is the context free grammar. So already we have seen the solution of this particular numerical in the previous class, and this is we have seen the today. But option B and C, these are not context free. So this is the MSQ type question they can ask, जहां पर एक से ज्यादा ऑप्शन भी आपका ट्रू हो सकता है. गॉट इट एवरीवन? सो अगर आपको बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट पता है, अभी तक देखिए, अभी तक जो भी हम लोग सॉल्यूशन देख रहे थे वो देख रहे थे अकॉर्डिंग टू द कॉन्टेक्स्ट फ्री ग्रामर. बट इन द टुमारो लेक्चर वी विल सी हाउ टू डिजाइन अ पीडीए इफ द लैंग्वेज इज or if the grammar is given. Either of this form is given, then how to design a PDA. So my dear friends, that's all for today. Again we will meet on tomorrow with the concept how to find out how to design a PDA, जो कि काफी interesting part है. Okay, so that's all for today. If you are really liking this video, you can subscribe this channel. You can also put your valuable comments over here, and don't forget to press the bell icon button if you want the consistent lecture delivered by me. Thank you very much guys. Take care. Just bye.